During the time of Prophet Musa alayhi salam, there was a pious man who used to pray day and night on the roof of his house. One day, some people came and told him that there was a garden where a tree was being worshipped by a group of people. On hearing this, the pious man picked up an axe and went to that tree with the intention of cutting and uprooting it altogether. Shaitan came to him in the form of an old man and asked, "What are you aiming to do?" The pious man explained what was happening and his intention to cut the tree. Shaitan said, "What have you got to do with this? If God wished the tree to be cut, he would have sent his prophet to do it." The pious man did not listen. The two went on arguing and quarrelling till they came to blows. He managed to knock the shaitan down on the floor and sat on him, aiming at cutting his throat. The shaitan begged him for pardon and release, saying, "Let me suggest you one thing which would help you in this world as well as the world hereafter. I shall pay you 2 dinars every day. You can pay partly to the poor and partly spend for your own self. Leave this tree uncut till God commanded whether it was right or wrong to cut it." The pious man was misled by Shaitan. He thought the suggestion was right and returned home. On the second day, he saw 2 dinars under his pillow. He was delighted with the money and spent some for himself and some on the poor. But on the following day, he did not see the money again as expected. So he again took over his axe and came at that tree. Again, Shaitan told him in the form of an old man and asked him, "What do you want to do?" He said, "I want to cut that tree." Shaitan told him that he had no power to do it, so it was better he went back home. He did not agree, and again they fought. This time the Shaitan succeeded in overpowering the pious man and knocked him down on the floor. The pious man was surprised at this and asked Shaitan why it so happened that he could not overpower him this time. The Shaitan replied, "Whoever does a good deed purely for the pleasure of God, no one can face him. But if he does it with the name of worldly gain, then he loses his strength and stands to fall." Why did this pious man win on the first day and lose on the second in his fight against the Shaitan? Because his first intention to cut the tree was to please God and nothing else. But the second day, his good intention had changed and it had become for the sake of money. So the God-given spiritual strength which he had on the first day had then disappeared, and so he lost. Before any action we take, we must be clear in our minds that the action is in accordance with the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that it is for His sake and pleasure alone.